Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to another episode of Revived. Today, we are here to talk once again about the you. Who are you really? And what do you really want out of life? Which is something that I've been talking about ad nauseum over these last couple months. But today, I thought it would be really important because if you have not figured that out yet, if you have not determined that, well, then society is going to do that for you. That is the God honest truth. That is universal law. That if you do not step into your own power, if you do not take charge, if you do not take the steps necessary to learn about who you are, really understand who you are behind your physical body, well, then society is going to rule your life forever, at least until you die. And you're going to call it fate. You're going to call it God's plan. You are going to continue to be victimized. People are going to continue to mistreat you. People are going to continue to people are going to continue to betray you and hurt you. And look, it's not to take away from anybody's pain, because if you are a human being living and breathing here on this planet, you've gone through some pain. You've gone through some hardship. You've been neglected in some way, shape, or form. But you cannot let it write this. You cannot let other people write the script for your life. And when I put God's plan in quotation marks, I'm not saying that to be disparaging towards God. I'm not saying that God doesn't have a plan for your life, or that God isn't the one to decide what your life is going to be like, and what you're going to do for a career, and God is the one that ultimately decides that. But God also gives you the desires of your own heart. So what does that mean? Well, that means that you are the one that ultimately has the plan. You're the one that gets to decide who you are and what your life is going to be like. You are the one that gets to choose. I'm going to go ahead and quote this this character. I'm not really sure. I can't really remember which character it was in the movie The Matrix. But it was a character that spoke to Neo, which was played by Keanu Reeves. And the character goes, the character tells Keanu Reeves, Neo, do not let the Matrix tell you who you are. So, in other words, do not let the physical world tell you who you are. Not your parents, not your friends, not your significant other, not your exes, not your coworkers, not your boss, not your customers. Nobody gets to decide for you who you are. You have to be the one to really learn and understand yourself. Really peel back the layers of that onion that ultimately goes to who you really are at your core. Really dig deep through your history. Really dig deep through the pain. Really dig deep through, the ways that other people have hurt you or have mistreated you. Really dig deep into what is it that has led up to this moment that you are currently in life. Because if you do not do that, well, then you do not have a choice. I'm going to go ahead and quote Eckhart Tolle when he was on Dave Rubin's podcast 5 years ago. I've quoted this before, but I think it bears repeating, that if you do not truly understand yourself, if you are not more conscious and aware of who you are, well, then you do not truly have free will. You do not have a choice as to what you do or how your life is going to turn out until you can become fully aware and conscious of who you are. It's just not going to happen. You know, life is going to continue to be unfair. People, you know, people are going to hurt you. People are going to continue to betray you, mistreat you, and it doesn't make what they're doing right. But it's all reflective of how you feel about yourself. Because if you do not truly know yourself, well, then how can you truly love yourself? You know, it's like trying to love a stranger. So it's really important that you really take the time to focus in on who you really are at your core. Because once you can do that, and mind you, you know, depending on your history or what kind of pain you're holding on to or what kind of hurt you're holding on to, this process can take a while. It can take months, years. But I would say give it 2 or 3 months, like 3 to 6 months, and you will be surprised how how easy it is to love yourself, because you start to discover certain things that you're like, oh my gosh, like I didn't really know that about myself. I didn't really know that's what I'm really capable of. I didn't know that I had this character trait about me. Because once you can do that, not only can you determine and start to take control of your own life, well, then that's going to that's going to pour out into the rest of society. And, you know, and you're going to be able to help more and more people. That's the truth. So, in order to be truly free, in order to be truly set free from society, you have to know who you are, period. So anyway, guys, have a great rest of your day. I hope that this message inspired you, and if it did, share it with your friends and your family. Subscribe, follow me on Instagram at itsmatty_ice, and like always, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you again soon.